Good morning! Good morning! Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. It is Wednesday, May 26th. What? You know what today is? Wait a second. Today's really the 26th? Today is my friend, and very much like an adopted daughter to me. Her birthday is today, and her name is Trisha Soma. I don't know if she's watching, but I can tell you this. I love her so much, and today is her birthday, and I want to say happy birthday, Trisha. So excited. I love you. I have a little fuzz on me. Sorry. That's something you're really well aware of. And you know what? Trisha Soma is amazing, and she's a personal trainer from New Jersey, but lives in Queens. And I will tell you this. I know she's totally proud that I exercise every day, even though it is with books, because Trisha is amazing. I met Trisha when she was a little girl, and she used to babysit for my daughters, and then she also helped to be Yogi's big adopted sister. And all I can tell you is life is good with Trisha in it. So congratulations, Trisha, on being such an awesome human being. Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazingly awesome day. I'll be dedicating my movement and alphabet to you because you are a trainer. I learned to put my elbows in when I'm doing my exercises. Speaking of trainer, there she is herself, my Aunt Cecilia, who works out like a champ. Good morning, Aunt Cecilia. I hope your play went really well this weekend. And I just love you, and I miss you, and I hope all is well with you and Uncle Charlie. And it's such a hot and hazy and humid day in the Northeast of the United States of America. I can tell you this, New Jersey, it's going to be over 90 degrees today. So if you have air conditioning, I suggest you crank it, because it is going to be a scorcher. I can tell you this, that's awesome. Today's not a day to wear a onesie outside. No way. I don't know, but I think this is exactly why teddy bears and social distancing buddies are inside, because this fur is not made to be outside in the 90-degree day. Nope, not at all. You know, my music that I use, the books that I use to make my soundboard, it's actually books by Frozen, 2 of them. And I will say this, I could use a little Elson on it today because it's going to be a hot one. It's 55 degrees over in Northern Ireland. Let's welcome Ryan and Annabelle. Oh, Annabelle and Madeline. You guys are beautiful. And I just think it's so funny that 55 degrees is hot there. It's 13 degrees Celsius and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. All I know is I'd be freezing. I'd be wearing the onesie very happily, but it's going to be so hot here. It's hazy, hot, and humid. Today's letter is not H, but that is alliteration. I will say that. And yes, I'm going to say it one more time. Happy birthday, Trisha Soma. It is your day today. So excited for you. So happy for you. You're an amazing human being. So happy birthday. Jim Tomlinson coming in from California. Now listen, Jim, 90 degrees, hazy, hot, and humid here, and humor. Hazy, hot, and humor here. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but I will say this. It's going to be a slow day. It's going to be like a turtle-like day. Putting up an umbrella, a shell, something, just to protect ourselves because it's going to be hot. This is a day that you definitely want to stay hydrated. So you should totally drink more water. I think we're going to start right now. Oh, I have a tickle in my throat. Next week is going to be 104. What? That's oppressive. That's hot. I don't know what you do. Swim or stay inside. But today it's going to be hot. So stay nice and hydrated, kids, okay? Ready? Here we go. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, yeah, I know. And it's only spring. What will we do when summer comes? Well, I'm going to get out my baby pool. Good morning, Lisa. What's going on? It's so exciting to see you here. I missed you so much, too. I know work has been crazy. Yeah, ditto. But I'm so happy that you're here this morning, and I wonder if you're going to help us out with the competition of alliterative sentences. Why not? Hey, happy Wednesday, Timer Stories Morning Good. I love it. I love when you make these puzzles out of your sentences. All right, so guess what the letter is today? If you look over my shoulder and you see that yesterday was L, that could only mean that today would be M. M is the letter for today. So let me check it out. Let's see what I have. M is for music, meatballs, yep, motivation, manifestation, mom. Let me see, what other words? Music. What do we have here? Middle! That's right. It is the middle of the alphabet. I love that you said that because today is the 13th letter of the alphabet. We celebrate the letter M indeed, and there are many, many, many names. Mystics. I love mystics. I am a mystic. Movement. That's true. Movement. Lots of movement. Minded. I love it. This is great. You guys are awake and you're motivated and I love it and you're participating. Life is so good. Life is better when we're together Sunday through Friday, 10 to 11 on Storytime with Donna Vee. You can catch us live at Facebook. You can go on YouTube. You can even go over to Switch. I think that's what it's called. Twitch. Switch. I don't even know what it's called. Can I view this on Twitch? No. I wonder if I can. Moxie. You got a lot of moxie. And you know what? That's actually my friend's dog's name is Moxie. Oh my goodness gracious. I just may have discovered something so amazing, but I'm not going to try it right now because if I could go on Twitch and watch this, there's so many really cool little things that float around on Twitch. That would be amazing. Okay, let me just get back to center. M, middle, meatballs, movement, me. And not just me for me, but me for you. Because you have a me. It's yourself, right? Mind, well, you can be minded, mindful. You had a rabbit called Moxie Cotton. That's adorable. I love that you had all these animals and things. And chickens. Madeline. I just almost called the dog the wrong name. Well, Madeline is the book and the cookie, but Madeline is the pup. That's right. Good morning. Hey, Ma. I like that. Good morning, my magical daughter. I love that. Abracadabra. Ta-da. I'm here. Okay. Let's say good morning to the kids. We used to say good morning to all of these names, these children, these beautiful little beams of light. And then we switched it over because it took quite some time to get through all those names. Not that I minded, but we needed room for other things like interaction with all of my story timers that I absolutely love and appreciate. So now what we do is we've been giving out shout outs, love, light, good mornings to all the kids that are on the back of the letter. Today we have a great amount of names. Should we say it now? I think so. Ooh, marmalade. Marmalade on a toasted English muffin. Yum. The nooks, the crannies, the marmalade. All right, let's do it. If your name begins with the letter M today, and you are here, and you are watching, or watching the repeat, whatever it is, it doesn't bother me. I just want to say this. You are awesome. And do me a favor. Make sure you jump up and down. You get excited. Fill your body with so much energy because it is your day. If your name is Matthew, good morning, Matthew. Good morning, Maggie. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Melody. Hi, Marin Rose, my goddaughter, and Molly, her little sister. Mark McCartney, Michaela, Melanie, Maddie, Madison, Moshi, Maggie, and Mary. Ooh, I wonder if my friend Mary's watching. Well, I can tell you this. I'm really excited that you're all here today. And Alpha Bear, please mind the letter M, will you? Who needs to exercise? I do. I'm exercising and I am focusing on my form. Why? Because Trisha might be watching. The birthday girl. I'm just going to keep shouting her out just because maybe it'll make her come on over and check out story time. But I'm going to tell her to watch the repeat anyway because I want her to watch my form as I take all these books, these very heavy books, and I do my calisthenics, my exercises, my alphabetizing exercises with my books. Oh my goodness. The alliterative sentences both came through Lisa's and Frank's. And can I tell you, they're really long. Just telling you. Okay, are you ready? Let's do it. 26 letters in the alphabet. A through M is 13 letters. We get to M and we shout out middle. And then we switch the exercise up. You can do whatever you want as long as you play along. Ready? Let's have some fun. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, oops, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Do you know, if you participated, not only are you building muscle, but you're building character. And if for whatever reason you couldn't participate in any of the movement because of an injury or disability, no sweat. Because you know what? Just by being here and listening, you're exercising your mind. M, mind. Isn't that amazing? I love that. Next, I think I'll do the first alliterative sentence. Ooh, here we go. It looks like a really challenging one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a sentence by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother said to pick this one first. Frank Simon, you are going first. I'm not looking. Everything will be okay. Trust me. Here we go. Metal Mauricio maintains memorabilia from Metallica, Motorhead, Motley Crue, Marillion, Ministry, Meatloaf, Mastodon, McCartney, Malmsteen, Mountain, and more. Wow. Music aficionado. Here we go. Metal Mauricio maintains memorabilia from Metallica, Motorhead, Motley Crue, Marillion, Ministry, Meatloaf, Mastodon, McCartney, Malmsteen, Mountain, and more. Metal Mauricio maintains memorabilia from Metallica, Motorhead, Motley Crue, Marillion, Ministry, Meatloaf, Mastodon, McCartney, Malmsteen, Mountain, and more. Metal Mauricio maintains memorabilia from Metallica, Motorhead, Motley Crue, Marillion, Ministry, Meatloaf, Mastodon, McCartney, Malmsteen, Mountain, and more. I messed up on the Mastodon. But this is the official word. Majestic Frank, I give you that just for the rock references. Ha ha ha, my girl. Ha ha ha. I don't know what that is. Hi, my girl. Well, hi. I'm not sure who that is that would say that, but that's so sweet. I thought it was Frank saying, ha 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 ha. My girl. I wonder who would write that sweetness. Hi, Holly. Oh, I know there's like this thing that you have to put permission in to get your name up. I don't even know how to do it myself sometimes. But it's Holly. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Patrick. Okay. I don't know if you just saw that rock reference, memorabilia, amazing alliterative sentence, but that was pretty awesome. Okay? Not only is my house number 1, but I am number 1. I am number 1. I am number Wow, Frank. Way to win with grace. I'm so happy for you. But listen, that was a tough one. For anybody that missed it, this is the alliterative sentence. Metal Mauricio maintains memorabilia from Metallica, Motorhead, Motley Crue, Marillion, Ministry, Meatloaf, Mastodon, McCartney, Malmsteen, Mountain, and more. I mean, that was really awesome. Where's Madonna, Frank? Just kidding. I love Madonna. Okay, next. I think it's time to take my vitamin. Now, look at this, you guys. There's a very small amount left. There's 3 yellow, 3 red, and 2 orange. Today's a real nail biter. What is it you say? Oh, it's vitamin time! I love vitamin time. Vitamin time is a time on our show where we practice healthy habits and they meet good manners. And let me explain something to you. Healthy habits are taking your vitamins. Good manners is saying please and thank you. Thank you and please. And also, don't chew with your mouth open. Oh boy, here we go. 2 red please from Ryan. Yellow and red from Lisa. 2 yellow from my mother. 2 orange from Frank. I don't think the guesses have come in that quick in a long time. And I think it's because we're down to the end. Don't worry, I've got backup. We're going to go back old school. And what I'm going to do when we're down to the one last single solitary vitamin, I'm going to put it in here like Princess and the Pea. And you just never know when we're going to get a wacky vitamin day. Wacky vitamin day sounds like fun. All right. So if all the guesses are in, I will do my role play. This is what it would be like if you were young and needing help with your vitamins. Oh my goodness, I can't take my vitamins. Hey, can you help me with my vitamins? Sure, I can help you with your vitamins. Thanks so much. And then the person would open the vitamins and they would say, here are your vitamins. Oh, did I say please? I hope I did. And then you never chew with your mouth open. You never talk with your mouth full. And you chew your vitamins all the way up every day. Okay. No peeking at what's left. I have no idea. I find out the same moment that you guys do. I like a surprise. All right. The winner, if there's a winner, gets to pick a page number from 7 to 158 that we will be then reading the message for in this amazing book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Uncommon ideas for living an unusually happy life. And I do live an unusually happy life. And I will tell you this, I get a lot of my lessons from this book. When I can't get the safety lid off, I just use a hacksaw and cut the top off. Well, Frank Simon, that's because you're an adult and you're old enough to use a hacksaw. Children don't use a hacksaw at home. Okay? Thank you. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, the big reveal. 3. It's a red and an orange. Did anyone pick red and orange? We've got 2 red, please. A yellow and a red. 2 yellow, 2 orange. I would have to say, as the official voter of the official Olympics for picking the vitamins, that Lisa is the closest. Why, you ask? Because she did say that it was going to be 2 different colors and 1 would be red. So I say, Lisa, if you don't mind, I'd love it if you could pick a number. Look at Frank Simon just coming on up, picking a number. You know what, Lisa? You pick a number also, because I feel like we could have 2. I do. All right. On your marks, get set, go. Good time for water. That was so sour after brushing my teeth. It's a water break time. Ready? Wow. Talk about cleansing the palate in between courses. Wow, Course of Miracles. Here we go. Page 119. As per the request of Miss Lisa Marie, Frank Simon. More than likely, we'll get to your page too, because both of you are the most amazing alliterative participants. Here we go. Are you ready? Simply dwelling upon joy, abundance, or anything else that might involve other people will literally draw complete strangers into your life who will bring those things. When in alignment with all else you dwell upon, at all times and in all places, be the first to smile. While it's often fashionable to dwell upon what might have been, it's usually not understood. Start that again. While it's often fashionable to dwell upon what might have been, what's usually not understood is that, really and truly, it couldn't have. Most of the time when people think the present could have been different than it is, it's because they think the past was different than it was. Be glad things went the way they did. You still have forever. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Whoa. Most big ideas don't seem like big ideas at first. So be on the lookout for the little ones that seem kind of ho-hum, let me floss first kind of ideas. That was your page 119. You know why? This is the original, and you have either the larger soft copy or the reprint. And that happens sometimes. But I will tell you, this was amazing as well. But I wonder where that one is in my book. Hey, Mark Akita, nice to see you. I had the best alliterative authors. Oh, I wondered, what chapter is that one under? If you go to the chapter, I would love to know what that one is. Because this is making the most of friends, family, and relationships. And it's in chapter 5. So I'd love to know what chapter yours is in. Let's go to page 13 and see if maybe earlier pages are the same. Page 13 for Frank Simon. You can only be afraid when you pretend you're not in control. Lonely when you stop doing things. Bored when you stop following your heart. And overwhelmed when you think the illusions are real. The believed in myth that you might find somehow lose or become less is what makes life an adventure. Fear goes away when you remember, first, you're a spiritual being, and second, nothing can ever be lost or taken from a spiritual being that cannot be recreated. Sometimes it takes being pressed with darkness before you begin to seek the light. Life does not happen to you, you happen to life. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I might have to reorder the book. That might be something I could do. I don't know, but that's amazing. I love all the lessons in this book. I really do. It's my favorites. You know what I love even more? Lisa's alliterative sentences. All right, let me go up. Here we go. Okay, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I have a little frog in my throat today. My mother makes a mouth-watering mincemeat pie. Oof. Meanwhile, Morris Musselbrook made a mushy mango. Oof. Mandarin mess, which made him more melancholy. First of all, I love the word melancholy because it tastes like gabardine broccoli broth. My mother makes a mouth-watering mincemeat pie. Meanwhile, Morris Musselbrook made a mushy mango mandarin mess, which made him more melancholy. My mother makes a mouth-watering mincemeat pie. Meanwhile, Morris Musselbrook made a mushy mango mandarin mess, which made him more melancholy. My mother makes a mouth-watering mincemeat pie. Meanwhile, Morris Musselbrook made a mushy mango mandarin mess, which made him more melancholy. Yeah, with my synesthesia, mincemeat is like the inside of Fig Newton, and then melancholy is definitely the watery part of the broccoli and cavapilli. Yeah. So, yeah, Lisa definitely got it. I think so too. You think so? I don't know. I think Mark Akita said Lisa. You guys are so good to me. I know I stumbled a little bit, but if you think I made that touchdown, I'm so grateful. I'm moved by your gratefulness. I like that. Or is Mark just saying hello to Lisa? We have so many people that just love each other here. How could you not? This is the place to be. If you want to increase exponentially your love for everyone, each other, yourself, this is a place where positivity comes from vacation. Yeah, you're amazing. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Now, it is definitely time for this little guy over here, Mr. Bartholomew Bear, to come on over and let's express some love, light, gratitude, peace, joy. Let's go back to saying we wish India was healthy and pure and clean and had love and light and safety, right? Then, how about mush? How about we have our Squishmallow come out today? Because I think the whole world could use a hug break. Don't you think that if everybody just slowed down a little bit and everybody just put their arms out to the universe, we could just hug and maybe things would be a little bit better, or like a lot bit better? This is your social life. You're so cute. Well, I'm grateful to have you here every day. Okay, so anybody else? Anybody have anybody that we want to send love and light to? Because I love some suggestions. Maybe Mark Akita, your name starts with M. Then the Middle East. Moms. Mean people. Maybe mean people and mad people. You know why? Because if we send them love and light and healing and peace, maybe they won't be so mean or so mad. They could be happy and kind. Oh, missionaries, medical professional, so good. Okay, I think that we should send love and light out now in a major way. Are you ready? You want to take the people that you want to send love and light to, put them right here. Your mom, my mom, and our military. Hugs to Lillian. I love that. Ready? So hugs to Lillian, hugs to the military. It's Memorial Day weekend this weekend. We want to remember those that help us with our freedom, right? Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, let's manifest love for everybody. From your head, your heart, and your whole being. 1, 2, 3. That was so meditative and beautiful. I loved it. Thank you. I appreciate you for doing that with me. And sending love and light out is so easy. And I really want to say it costs you nothing to be kind. Kindness is free. And being kind is something that could really change the whole world. Really, it can be. So when you're about to say, think of something kind to say instead. Yeah, like Mr. Rogers. What's next? Oh, yeah. being kind to somebody important. Me. Well, you should say that for you. Me. I am statements. We want to say I am, and you only say positive things. I am love. I am light. I am learning to be kinder to myself. Right? So let's practice. I am kind. I am smart. I am brave. I am ready to read. One other thing I forgot to do today. Does anybody remember? I wonder if anybody noticed that something is missing. Maybe whoever says it, what kind of prize? Ooh, magnificent, marvelous, ASL, you win $1 million. I was waiting to see. I am going to give you, from the universe, $1 million. Because you are correct. I forgot to do the ASL alphabet. Okay, are you ready? Let's go for it. Let's see if we can do it without the help of the guide. Are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So exciting. I love that. Ryan gets universe bucks. Many more marvelous musings. Yes. I love that. Miss Maisel, she's pretty awesome too. But you know what's really awesome? The books I have today. Let's check it out. For the little kids, we have a book first for them. What are you doing in my bed? What are you doing in my bed? By David Bedford, pictures by Daniel Howarth. Kip the kitten had nowhere to sleep on a dark and cold winter's night, so he crept through a door. Oh boy. And curled up warm and snug in somebody's bed. Then out of the dark, Kip heard. Whispers and hisses and soft feet padding through the night. Ooh. Hey, bright green eyes peered in through the window, and suddenly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cats came banging through the cat door. They tumbled and skidded and rolled across the floor, where they found, oh my goodness, Kip. Hey, what are you doing in our bed? Shouted 6 angry cats. Oh, hey, your bed, said Kip, but this bed's too small for you. You never all fit. Never fit, said the cats. Just you watch. One, 2, 3 cats curled up neatly head to tail, then 4, 5, 6 cats piled on top. See? There's no room for you, they said. You'd never fit. Never fit, said Kip. Just you watch. Tottering and teetering, Kip carefully climbed on top. "I'll sleep here," he said. "Okay," the cats yawned, "but don't fidget or snore." And they fell asleep in a heap. But suddenly a big, deep, growly voice said, "Uh-oh." Can you imagine? "What are you doing in my bed? Scram!" Ah! That would scare me. And the cats scattered around the room, but only found hard, cold places to sleep. Boo! Hiss! Harry the dog was comfy in his bed, and he soon began to snore. But then an icy wind whistled in through the cat door, and Harry awoke and shivered. Kip whispered, "Follow me," and he quickly led 6 cold cats across the floor. "To the cozy bed will keep you warm," said Kip. "You'll never all fit," chattered Harry. "Never fit," said Kip. "Just you watch." Look at that. Meow. Kip and Harry snored right through the night under their warm blanket of cats, and they all fit perfectly. What are you doing in my bed? Remember, if you're watching and you're a preschool teacher, or if you're just a parent that needs some books for summer reading for their kids, please, please, please reach out to me. Let me know, because I have so many books that I'd be willing to give to you with open arms and gratitude that you're going to give them a good home and read them and share them. And honestly, I just have so many books to give to people. I do. So please let me know. Yes. Okay. Who wants to learn a little bit about me and my amazing body? This is a good book. Me and my amazing body. Hey, this is me and my amazing body. But these are the parts of my body that I can see. Look at this. What's up, Twitch? How you doing? Head, eyes, ears, nose, hand, elbow, mouth, neck, knee, leg, toes, arm, stomach, you name it, foot. But most of my body I can't see because my skin covers almost every inch of it. Skin comes in so many different colors. It holds my body together and lets me feel things like my kitty's soft fur or the prickly spikes of my cactus. Ouch! Beneath my skin are my bones, all 206 of them. When my bones are put together, they're called a skeleton. Look at that. My skeleton holds up my skin, just like tent poles hold up a tent. Bones are hard and help protect the softer insides of my body. Check it out. Attached to my bones are my muscles. My body has more than 600 muscles. They stretch and shrink like rubber bands. Muscles do the hard work of moving my body all around, back and forth and up and down. Check it out. I even use my muscles when I smile. My muscles move because my brain tells them to. My brain is the boss of my body, and it lets me think my own special thoughts. Like, I love my cat. It's so important that it has its own safe place in my head, inside a very hard bone called my skull. My brain sends and receives messages from all parts of my body. Ah, the music is loud. The flower smells nice. I'm thirsty. Look at that. My body and my brain need lots of energy to work well. They get energy from blood. My blood travels all over my body through special tubes called veins and arteries. Kind of looks like a highway. Look at that. Blood contains oxygen from the air and nourishment from the food I eat. If I cut or scrape my skin and it bleeds, don't worry. My body is always making more blood. That's why you want to eat healthy and drink lots of water. My blood can't move through my body all by itself. It needs my heart, a group of strong muscles in my chest to move it. My heart is like my own little engine. Thump, pump, thump, pump, thump, pump. It pumps blood through my body all the time, even when I'm sleeping. If I put my hand on my chest, I can feel my heart beating. I can also feel my lungs working when I breathe in deep. My lungs fill with fresh air like balloons and send the part of the air that I need, the oxygen, into my blood. Then my lungs push the used air back out. A moment later, I breathe in fresh air all over again. Like when we breathe in our I am statements. My body needs food along with air, or else I wouldn't grow. When I get hungry, I eat. The food goes down into my stomach. After I eat, my stomach mashes the food into very tiny pieces. Then my body takes what it needs for energy and growth and gets rid of whatever it doesn't. Chomp, 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 mash, mash, mash. Pretty amazing. Look at that. Every part of my body works together to keep me going and keep me growing. And someday I'll be all grown up. Isn't it amazing? Look at that. Start out like this. Taller and taller and taller. And most amazing of all, every person in the world has a body that's very much the same. But every person is also very different. So true. Want to hear a fact about our body? Your stomach digests about 2,190 quarts of food each year. That's around 8,760 bowls of spaghetti. Wow. If you could line up all of your blood vessels, they would wrap around the world 4 times. And when you sneeze, air comes out of your lungs at over 100 miles per hour. That is some interesting stuff. Me and my amazing body. That's true. Ryan's part sheep because he has a bypass and it's made out of sheep collagen. pretty amazing, don't you think? And I do. I have so many videos and a lot of story videos. I know I'm working on getting my viewership up. So if you're watching on a different platform, go on over to YouTube, please, at some time later today. And I would love it if you could please, 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 please like and subscribe and watch there. That'd be so exciting because who knows what could happen? You never know. Okay. Are you ready for the last book of today? The final book for Wednesday, May 26th. It's Henry and Mudge, the first book. Let's check it out. Henry. Henry had no brothers and no sisters. I want a brother, he told his parents. Sorry, they said. Henry had no friends on his street. I want to live on a different street, he told his parents. Sorry, they said. Henry had no pets at home. I want to have a dog, he told his parents. Sorry, they almost said. But first they looked at their house with no brothers and sisters. Then they looked at their street with no children. Then they looked at Henry's face. Such a sweet little face. Then they looked at each other. Okay, they said. I want to hug you, Henry told his parents. And he did. Mudge. M for Mudge. Henry searched for a dog. Not just any dog, said Henry. Not a short one, he said. Not a curly one, he said. And no pointed ears. Then he found Mudge. Mudge had floppy ears, not pointed, and Mudge had straight fur, not curly, but Mudge was short. 'Cause he's a puppy, Henry said. He'll grow. Look at Mudge. And did he ever? He grew out of his puppy cage, and he grew out of his dog cage. He grew out of 7 collars in a row. And when he finally stopped growing, are you ready? He weighed 188 pounds, and he stood 3 feet tall. And he drooled. I'm glad you're not short, Henry said. And Mudge licked him and then sat on him. Oh my goodness, that is a big dog. Henry. Henry used to walk to school alone. When he walked, he used to worry about tornadoes, ghosts, biting dogs, and bullies. He walked as fast as he could. He looked straight ahead. He never looked back. But now he walked to school with Mudge. And now when he walked, he thought about vanilla ice cream, rain, rocks, and good dreams. He walked to school, but not too fast. He walked to school, and sometimes backward. Oh, he loved Mudge. He walked to school and patted Mudge's big head, happy. Mudge loved Henry's room. He loved the dirty socks. He loved the stuffed bear. He loved the fish tank, but mostly he loved Henry's bed. That's a pretty big dog for that bed. Because in Henry's bed was Henry. Mudge loved to climb in with Henry. Then he loved to smell him. Oh, look at how cute. He smelled his lemon hair, he smelled his milky mouth, and he smelled his soapy ears, and he smelled his chocolate fingers. Then he put his head by Henry's head. Oh, he looked at the fish tank. He looked at the bear. He looked at Henry. He licked him, and he fell asleep. One day Mudge took a walk without Henry. The sun was shining, the birds were flying, the grass smelled sweet, and Mudge couldn't wait for Henry, so he left. And he went down one road, sniffing the bushes, then down another road, kicking up dust, and he went through a field across a stream and into some pines. And when he came out on the other side, he was lost. Uh-oh, what next? He couldn't smell Henry. He couldn't smell his front porch. He couldn't smell the street he lived on. Mudge looked all around and he didn't see anything or anyone he knew. Oh no. He whined a little, alone without Henry. Then he lay down, alone without Henry. He missed Henry's bed. Ah, Henry. Henry thought Mudge would be with him always. He thought Mudge made everything safe. He thought Mudge would never go away. And when Mudge did go away, when Henry called and called but Mudge didn't come, Henry's heart hurt and he cried for an hour. But when he finished crying, he said, "Mudge loves me. He wouldn't leave me. He must be lost." Oh no. So Henry walked and walked, and he called and called, and he looked for his dog Mudge. And he walked down one road and down another road, and the sun shone as Henry ran through a field, calling and calling. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. The birds flew past as he stood beside a stream, calling and calling. And the tears fell again as he looked at the empty pines for his lost dog. "Mudge!" he called one last time. "Mudge!" And Mudge woke up from his lonely sleep, then came running. He heard Henry. Every day when Henry woke up, he saw Mudge's big head, and every day when Mudge woke up, he saw Henry's small face. They ate breakfast at the same time. They ate supper at the same time. And when Henry was at school, Mudge just lay around and waited. Mudge never went for a walk without Henry again. And Henry never worried that Mudge would leave. Because sometimes in their dreams, they saw long silent roads, big wide fields, deep streams, and pine trees. In those dreams, Mudge was alone and Henry was alone. So when Mudge woke up, he knew Henry was with him. He remembered the dream and stayed closer. And when Henry woke up and knew Mudge was with him, he remembered the dream and the looking and the calling and the fear, and he knew he would never lose Mudge again. Henry and Mudge, the first book. Oh my goodness, that was a sweet story. Oh, you guys, story time just is my favorite place to be in the world. So, if you don't mind, if you're watching on Facebook, please go over to YouTube, as my friend on Twitch is letting me know that, you know what, it's true. I want to just put it up on YouTube, but I don't want to leave everybody out that's on Facebook and on Periscope and Twitch, which I know Periscope is really gone. But I may have to, because that's really like a great place for everybody to communicate. But you know what? What are you going to do? I love you. I appreciate you being here. We're going to end just like we always do, with a hug. So join me by putting your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. And give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight and know that everything is going to be all right. So don't forget, I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, the 27th, and I will see you then. Have an amazing day. And now we have to breathe our way out. You're so welcome. I am grateful. I am hopeful. I am prayerful. I am totally content. Thank you so much for being here today and every day, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Namaste. Bye.